farms over on the east side of downtown, doing headshots for folks who are mustering out, transitioning back into the civilian workforce. And of course, the folks over there help them also with resume help and interview help. And when Corona hit, I had the idea, I'd like to do that for people who are out of work, because I still feel like we haven't felt the economic impact of this thing yet. And it is for a lot of our friends and neighbors, their paycheck to paycheck, and you lose a job is pretty scary. And as I was thinking about that, I was talking to a couple of friends of mine who are headshot photographers in other cities, and a couple of them were way ahead of me on this and way more organized. And so the 10,000 headshot idea was theirs, and I essentially just joined it. It was a perfect fit for me.
So you're not doing the whole 10,000, you've got some help on this. So how can people get in touch with you or any other photographer who may be involved with this effort?
So the information for this is located at headshotbooker.com. I'm sure there'll be a scroll. Headshotbooker.com has all the information that folks need to know. There's a scheduling system so that people can go and see the different locations, see times that are still available. We're doing it on the 22nd. I think we're close to being booked up, but it's still worth people's time to check out because it's in cities. It's all 50 states. There's about 200 people doing it. And so as a result, sorry about that if I jumped out on you. As a result, there are folks everywhere doing this. And even if people are out of town and you have friends in another city who need help, they could get help. And there's already talk about doing this again. So if we get fully booked up, people are still going to want to bookmark headshotbooker.com.
Now, are you the only one in our area doing this, or are there other photographers in our area? Because you did mention that there were quite a few photographers around the country that you had already spoken to a couple.
Yeah, there are about 200 total. In the Houston area, my buddy Ronaldo Medina is doing it. I think he'll be at Willowbrook Mall. I'm going to be out in the Woodlands, and there are two other fellows up there. I think there's two in Houston. So there are going to be, for many of these locations, multiple people so that we can basically help as many people as possible.
Well, we commend you all for doing something that's going to lift the spirits of many of the folks who don't have jobs right now and who are on that track to look for something else to do. Chris Gillette from Chris Gillette Studios, thank you for joining us this morning.